आप ही हाथ लगाइए।
Good evening, Tushar sir. Good evening, Anthony, and please take your seats. Yeah.
Mr. Anthony Norona and Mrs. Karen Fernandez, I extend a warm and hearty welcome to Mr. Tushar Shetty and his team, the press, our esteemed guests, valued clients, family and friends, as we proudly unveil our new showroom today. It is with great excitement that we gather here to celebrate this milestone, marking a new chapter in our commitment to providing you with the finest motor experience. We are honored by your presence and look forward to sharing our passion for motor riding with you. Please explore freely and enjoy the unveiling of these beauties. Thank you.
Beautiful. Guys, you can see this bike. The design, the lights, the road presence. It will be very difficult for people to miss this bike on the road. Please proceed with our next session of the day. Please feel free to ask the questions, because if you will clear things today, it will be good for the consumers tomorrow.
Everybody, because the people who will ride it are the enthusiasts of this. Discuss of that. That is why
1,30,000, but total price we extra.
Showroom price.
Yes.
no,
Every total.
Around 145.
no, how much is the registration charge then?
Registration charge is less.
Yeah.
Insurance.
Insurance is what?
So I think insurance, registration, accessories that we pay, so all these things.
This is including 8,500 rupees of accessories.
The price.
Good evening to all the media, to all the friends, to all the riders who are here present today, and thank you so much for being a part of this grand inauguration of our fourth MotoHaus dealership in India, which is in Goa. I think Goa is one of the most important markets for all the automotive companies, and I think for us also in MotoHaus, Goa has always been our top priority, and we would have found better partners than Mr. Anthony and his team to start our first innings in Goa. So I think a big round of applause to Mr. Anthony and his entire team. So we launched MotoHaus in India last year in November. With that, we got two global brands to India, one of which is Brixton Motorcycles. Brixton Motorcycles is a ICE brand which is from Austria. So in Brixton Motorcycles, we've got 4 motorcycles to India, out of which 2 are 500 cc's and 2 are 1200 cc's. In 500 cc's, we have launched one which is the 500X, the another one which is the 500XC. So they are kind of road and off-road scramblers in 500cc with a peppy twin cylinder engine, and in terms of the performance and all, they are top notch as compared to what is currently available in the market. The other 2 products that we have in Brixton are the 1200cc bikes. So our whole intention of getting these bikes to India was that we wanted to create a benchmark in terms of what we offer as a product, in terms of the price, and of course in terms of design and performance. So the 1200cc bikes that we have 2 models. One is the Cromwell 1200 and the another one is the Cromwell 1200X. So Cromwell 1200X is the limited edition and the Cromwell 1200 is the standard edition. Besides Brixton, we have also gotten an electric Italian brand which is called VLF. So in the global market, it's popularly known as Veloce. In India, we have gotten it as VLF. So in VLF, we have launched one electric scooter which is called the Tennis. So as you all must be knowing, Italians are known for their design, their engineering, and most importantly, how the products look. So I think that is something which really is there in our VLF scooter as well. So once you see the scooters, you'll have a better understanding. Our scooter really stands out in terms of how it looks, in terms of how it is designed, and there's nothing like this in the market at the moment. So that is our USP that I think particularly in the market like Goa, I've seen a lot of Yamaha Facinos on the road. So I think that's because people like the design of the Facino or the way it looks. And I think I'm quite confident that our VLF scooters would be something that people in Goa would really admire and like because of the way it looks, most importantly. Other than that, I think we are also offering some unique features in our scooters. So this is, I think, one of the most lightest scooter in the market today. So it weighs, with the battery, the weight of the scooter is just 88 kilos. So even it's easy to use, it's easy to maneuver, and that again is one of our USPs. Plus, we are the only manufacturers in India that we are offering an double-sided swing arm, aluminum swing arm on our electric scooters. So that helps us keep the scooter's weight in check. Plus, I think most of the competition of ours who are not offering is something that we are offering at the moment is that a removable battery. So our scooter has a removable battery, and we are offering a range of 130 kilometers on a single charge, and 3 hours is the charging time of our scooter. We have launched the VLF Tennis in three color options. One is the white, another one is the red, and the third one is a grey kind of a dual tone kind of color. And I think these scooters will definitely get the attention of the people of Goa. So this is the 4th showroom that we are opening, and I think I would like to wish Mr. Anthony and his entire team and best of luck for the innings in Goa. And before moving ahead, I would like to announce the prices of the products. So the 500X that we have launched in India is for 4,74,000 ex-showroom. The 500XC we have launched at 5,19,000 ex-showroom. The Brixton Cromwell 1200 we have launched at a very aggressive pricing of 7,84,000 ex-showroom. The Cromwell 1200X is a limited edition, so it is at 9,10,000 ex-showroom. And the VLF Tennis that we have launched at the price of 1,29,999. So these are the prices of the products, and so once the products are unveiled, so please feel free to have a look at the products and admire their beauty and the fit and finish. Once again, thank you so much for being here. Thank you. Volume you're asking? In Goa or in India?
Because you spoke so much about the features.
Right. So you're asking about Goa as a...
Goa.
I think for our scooters, we are looking at a volume of close to 40 vehicles, 40 scooters every month. And for Brixton, we are looking at somewhere around 8 to 10 motorcycles every month. That's to begin with.
Can I say something? It's regarding these e-bikes as compared to the other bikes. The sound of it is too very unpredictable on the road, like for the pedestrian. So, how does you have a louder sound, the hooting thing? Because I see many electric bikes. I myself have gone through this thing. Like you are unaware that the bike also is close to you.
Yeah.
So I thought even this is an e-bike having very.
Yes, well, we have a hub motor, so I think since there is no drive system to it, so it's more silent.
Yeah.
And as compared to the other competition, I think few of them have a belt drive or chain drive. That in return also increases your maintenance cost. But then again, answering to your question, I think all EVs are supposed to be eco-friendly and silent.
But you see, in Goa we have all bikes which are older than.
Yeah.
But the new scooters are much silent than the earlier ones.
Sorry?
New scooters
Are silent.
are much silent than
Yeah,
the
yeah,
earlier
yeah.
ones.
Yes.
Actually, what was the spare parts?
So, Mr. Anthony and his team, we've trained their sales team as well as the service team to our MotoHaus standards, to our Brixton VLF standards. So, all of this sales as well as workshop team, they have the know-how of the servicing as well as the sales processes that will be followed uniformly across all our MotoHaus showrooms across India.
I think you are in India for last 1 year,
No, 6 months.
6 months.
Yeah.
So in these 6 months, regarding the motorcycles, what is the experience you have gathered as per the road conditions of India?
Yeah. So Brixton deliveries we started from 7th February, so just a few days back. And we are quite honored to say that our first customer of Brixton 12 was R. Madhavan, who is a famous Bollywood actor. So he was the first one who took the delivery of our bike. And I think for Brixton, the kind of pre-bookings that we've received online on a pan-India level, and the kind of inquiries that we're receiving, particularly for the 1200 and the 500 series, it's very nice. So as the market is growing in the premium segment, so earlier if you see there were not many options for the consumers, but today a consumer has not 1, 2, 3 but 4, 5, 6 brands as an option. And even the purchasing power of every individual is increased now. Post-COVID, people want to spend more on lifestyle products. So I think that is where it's the right time for us to get a brand like Brixton to India and offer such kind of products, where the demand is actually growing every year on year.
So my particular question was, as the sales have started recently, then the performance of the vehicle as per the road conditions of India.
Yeah, so we have
This
tested.
vehicle has been designed particularly for the road conditions.
Yes. So before we launched in India, we worked for almost 2 years before we actually got these products to the market. So we've tested every bike for almost 15,000-20,000 kilometers on our road conditions. We took them to the ghat areas, we took them to the villages, we took them on the highways, we tested them. We've tuned the suspension in the vehicles as per our road requirements. So both the scooter as well as the motorcycles have been tested on our Indian roads.
Electric vehicle which is various companies in the market. So with that competition, how do you see the scenario in Goa first and across India?
Well, to answer your question, I think our main USP, as I was saying, was the design. So when you look at the scooter, we can say that there is nothing like it in the market, because most of the competition that is there in the market today, they have kind of boxy kind of a design scooter. So that really doesn't appeal to the masses. Maybe to the families, yes. But our scooter is for someone who is young, young boys and girls, young working class people. Of course, for the families as well. But then our core target audience is the young audience who really want something different. So I think with the current scooter market, so if you see the electric scooter market is growing every month. So with that and the projection that we really want to do, particularly in Goa, so I think we're quite confident that with the product that we have, and again the build quality, the fit and finish, the range that we are offering, most importantly the removable battery, which most of the competition is not offering today. So with such USPs, I think we can get the small piece of the cake.
Regarding the servicing part, so where is the servicing will be located at?
So yeah, I think that Mr. Anthony can answer.
It is just 1 kilometer from here. Davalli. We have a Vespa quarters next to that one.
Why ask regarding servicing? Because you are never the problems is
You will not find any problem with us because we are in the service industry for 23 years. We are based in PANAJI, outside everyone knows us. That is why I am saying service will not be an issue with us.
is there?
Yes, all electric and motorcycle ICE also.
Compared to your, you say it's a foreign bike with foreign components. So what will be the percentage of components in foreign?
So for Brixton particularly, we have not gone into any localization at the moment, because all the components that are there on the bike are from top world-class manufacturers. So we have Pirelli tires, which is an Italian brand. We have KVMPL suspension, which is a Japanese brand. We have Bosch ABS ECU, which is a
Give
German.
me a rundown of foreign components.
I think all the components that there are from foreign manufacturers.
So nothing local.
Nothing is local. But for the scooter,
Yeah.
our battery, our tires, and our charger are from our local manufacturers. So our tires are from TVS Eurogrip. For battery, we have a tie-up with the Pune-based manufacturer, and for charger also we have a tie-up with the Pune and Hyderabad-based manufacturer.
And about the motor?
So motor is imported. Motor and controller we are importing from VLF. So if you see, your question was in regards to the service, so I would like to give some more brief on that. So what we have done is, in our scooter, we have not complicated the product with too many unnecessary features. So we have given the features only which are required on a day-to-day basis from the consumer. So the less number of complicated things you have in a product, the less are the chances of that particular product being in the service station. So maybe most of the other competition brands have features that are not used on a day-to-day basis. So we've made sure that we give something that is being used on a day-to-day basis, and most importantly, our focus has been on the build quality.
What is the warranty for the motor and the charger?
So for the battery, I'll tell you first. So the battery, it is 3+2. So up to 5 years you can get the warranty. And for the motor control on the scooter, it is 2+2. So up to 4 years you can extend it.
The extension will be additional charges? Or
Yeah, so extendable warranty for battery, it is 3 years is your standard warranty, 3 years or 40,000 kilometers, and if you want to extend it, you can extend it up to 60,000 kilometers or 5 years.
what is the cost of the battery?
So the battery cost is
Because
somewhere.
after
Yes. So it's a 72 volt 35 ampere battery. So the tentative cost would be around 38 to 40,000 rupees.
Sir, how this dealership benefit for Goa and Goans?
I think with MotoHaus coming to Goa, Goans will have now access to global brands. That is one thing. And I think what we are offering as products for both Brixton and VLF, we are offering world-class products at an accessible price. So what you see right now over here is similar kind of products that are also being sold on a global platform in over 60 countries. So it's not like for the Indian market we've compromised in the components or the quality of the product. What you get in Europe or what you get in the US is something you will be getting here in India. So we have not compromised that. And I think for Goans, having such a nice looking scooter, definitely people will like it.
Are they any plan to expand their dealership
In Goa?
Yeah.
At the moment, no, we would like to.
Not Goa.
Yeah. So of course, in India, this is our 4th showroom that we opened. So before this, we opened our Ahmedabad showroom. So after Goa, we would be opening mostly Jaipur. Then after that, Kolkata. We coming up in Raipur as well.
in Goa?
Not at the moment, because we would like to first make sure that from this particular dealership, we want to give justice to our customers. Mr. Anthony and his team will give the best of the services to the customer. So we don't have a plan of having another showroom at the moment.